Okay, we are almost going on live. So once we're live, I'll start.
So we should look nice because anybody in the world can watch us.
Yes, hello everyone. Welcome to our presentation. So we'll start, and if people are late, they can watch the recording. So today we're going to talk about the master's degree at the Westminster International University in Tashkent. It's Master of Arts in Teaching and Learning, and including TESOL pathway. So today we have the course leader, Yelena Volkova, and we have Irkin Muhamedov, who is our lecturer, and me, Nodira Isa Muhamedova, also one of the lecturers and the module leaders in this program. I'll make a short presentation, and then we'll have Q&A led by Yelena. Then we have some of our students with us, and hopefully more will be joining, and then we would like to hear from them, their experience in this course, so that you have some testimonials. Okay, so sorry for the technical glitch. I'm trying to share my screen. It's just taking a bit time. Okay, yeah, I think it's loading, so sorry. It's a bit, as we were talking, the internet connection is very slow. So sorry about that. It's coming. So the master's degree in learning, in teaching and learning. So the main focus is on professional development of the teachers. Right. And sorry, so it's coming. Difficult to both manage the technology and talk. Okay, here we go. And it's a master's. Oops. Lena, could you please start for now? Okay. Like I need to mute the YouTube.
Okay. So the course is a UK. Can you hear me? Let me check.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. The course, our course is validated UK degree, which means that on successful completion of the course, a graduate will receive exactly the same quality of certification of the paper, if you want to call it like this, as students that study the same course in London. And we validated this course recently. This is the 3rd year of delivery, but the experience of Westminster International University in Tashkent in provision of postgraduate courses in education has quite a long and a very successful history, because we started back in 2007, and we were the first ones, and we are still the first ones who provide the UK validated degrees for teachers in English in the whole Central Asia. And we used to have a smaller course. It still exists. It has only 3 subjects. But now we have a full MA in learning and teaching, and most of the people, most of the teachers in Uzbekistan coming from different institutions, they are very much interested in the pathway that is focused on TESOL, which is teaching English to speakers of other languages, because this is very popular way of development all over the world. And that is why it would be a mistake for Westminster University not to have the degree like this in Tashkent delivered to our Uzbek colleagues. So what we want this course to be, we want this to be a joyful opportunity for the teachers to learn not only about something new in the sense of theory and practice about teaching and learning, but probably our priority is even more focused on understanding better the self and developing self as a professional, and developing learner autonomy and this ability for our teachers in Uzbekistan to guide their own professional development from inside. And for this, we provide opportunities for the students to engage with educational literature. And this is done throughout all the subjects on the course. And we also teach our students how to reflect in a structured and probably not very structured, semi-structured way. And the focus of all classes is not the theory that lives somewhere in the book, but this is your learning and teaching experience that our students bring from their employment places to the classroom of our courses. And we focus a lot on digitalization, because we need to learn how to do it, because if we don't, our students are going to hate us at some point in the future. So we have to catch up with the students so that we give them what they are good at, but not what we think is good for us as those who provide education. And also the course builds very strong networking opportunities, because participants on the course, they come from so many backgrounds, and we have teachers coming from learning centers, from higher educational institutions, from private schools, from local schools, from different geographical corners of our country. So it's a fabulous opportunity for building your network and strengthening your relationship with your colleagues. And in number 6 point, you will see that one of the distinctive features of the course that we have is research in education. And I am not afraid to say this. I think we are the only institution now who provide the opportunity for learning about research and for engaging in and with research. And the master course that we have is focused and built around the dissertation, so that students will be writing in the second year of study. And this is research-based dissertation. And we help them with equipping our students with methodology in educational research, which is a prerequisite to enter the dissertation module. And yes, as I said before, this is the TESOL focus. Nadira, do you want to take from here? Or are you still struggling with technology, fighting with technology?
No, I think I'm, yeah, okay. Yeah, but please be here to back up. I don't know, I'm struggling with technology. Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you. That is I think the distinctive features of our program, I think, as Yelena mentioned. One of them is research, another is, I think it's excellent professional networking opportunity, because truly we have amazing students who come from different educational backgrounds, who work in different institutions, schools, international universities, local schools, public, private, different sectors of education. And that makes I think the learning and collaboration even more enjoying. So the course people, so we have nowadays 6 people teaching in this course. Yelena is the course leader, and we have others, including myself. All our lecturers, they are educated in the UK. They have master's degree, they have a PhD. Lobar also has DS, so Doctor of Science. So, and we are all people who have extensive experience working in education for over, I think, at least 15 years, each of us. And we all been involved in different educational projects, both local, regional, international projects in educational reforms. So our classes are, as Elena mentioned, yeah, we read lots of literature, but we also have very interactive classes, and it's not moving. Yeah, and we have, interactive and classes that are hands-on, but also targeted at raising awareness based on the experiential learning cycle and learning by doing. So you see that in some courses we even bake cakes, and so it's difficult to move. See happy faces. Yeah, do different kinds of interactive activities. We have already graduates of postgraduate certificate, but the first batch of master's degree we will have this year. So we have some very famous graduates. Our graduates works in different, again, international schools, private schools, local schools, state schools, or universities, or government bodies that are responsible for education. So some of our famous graduates, for example, Arshad Hassanov was the rector of the Team University, and Wahad Ayubov is the current rector of the another university, is it Digital University?
IT
IT Park University, and Kamil Jalilov, who is the one of the leading experts in education and a consultant to the ministries. We have Gulnaz, who is the student services manager at the Westminster University in Tashkent, and others. So let's talk about the course structure. So in MA in Learning and Teaching, we have 4 core subjects, so that are mandatory for everyone to take. So they are supporting students' learning, where we look at the learning theories, reflect on our teaching experience, and try to rationalize what we do in the classroom. We have assessment matters, and as Yelena mentioned, the focus is on research. So in educational research practices, we look at the research methods, tools, and data analysis, and then students are engaged in writing up they're doing their dissertation and writing up their dissertation. For TESOL pathway, they also have a core subject as TESOL methodology that looks at the approaches to teaching and learning in English language teaching. And we have a number of optional modules that our students can take. So curriculum development and materials design, innovating learning and teaching, it's about using educational technologies, essentials of facilitation, CLIL, it's a content and language integrated learning, corpus-based approach to language teaching. We have some more modules. Yeah, teaching English to young learners, as well as some others, like managing in education, leadership in education, but we haven't run them yet. If they are chosen this academic year, so they might also be offered. So to get an MA degree by the UK standards, students should get 180 credits, and 60 credits, they are for the dissertation, and 120 credits are for the taught modules. And each module in our course weighs 20 credit. So if you do the math, so you have to take 6 modules to, and then plus write the dissertation to get the MA degree. So if there are 4 core subjects, then you have 2 optional modules that you can choose from.
Shall I add something about the subjects?
Yes, please. Yes, yes, Lena.
Yes. On the paper, it may look a little bit confusing. That is why we color-coded our subjects. In blue, you would see something that you must study. In green, it's options that you can take. Some options are not here, as Nadira mentioned. However, when you start your study on the course, my job as a course leader is to be with you and to guide you through the module choice. And before you do your module choice, every module leader is the person who is responsible for the delivery and students' experience on a module. So this module leader would give a presentation so that students have the opportunity to ask any questions that they have about the module. And only after that, we give time to students to think a little bit. It's about a week. And then we do enrollment onto the modules with the help of myself. And during this process, you are guided and you are supported so that you don't take something that you are not interested, and so that you are not making a mistake. But even if you have done your selection of the module, there is also an opportunity of a couple of weeks to change the module if you wish. But normally, with good guidance and with proper attention given to the awareness about the content of the module, normally our students do the right choice from the very beginning. So don't be scared about the cumbersomeness of this picture, because normally we show this just to give you the flavor of what we have on the menu, what you can study on the course, but how it works together and how we do it semester-wise, in which semester, which subject will be taught. I will be giving you a very thorough and detailed explanation once you are enrolled onto the course. So that's the little bit from me, Nadira.
And we also, from this year, introduced this kind of giving the privilege to our students so that they can audit the modules that they are not taking as a credit. So that means students can choose to attend any other modules that they haven't taken and participate in those. So there will be some conditions so that you do it kind of on a consistent basis, so that you ask permission from the lecturer. But I think it's a great opportunity for our students to learn about other subjects, to other modules, to the ones that they haven't taken. Yeah, I don't know. So I think okay, how to more information you can find on our website. It's Westminster website. I don't know,
It's visible, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it's yeah, let me go to the presentation mode. it's stuck. Yeah, you can find more information on the website, and the eligibility requirement is usually that you should have completed the undergraduate degree and have the proof of English language proficiency. It can be either that you studied it in English and being assessed in English at the undergraduate course, or you should have, for example, IELTS or TOEFL. For example, IELTS 6.5 and writing 6, minimum 6, or any other English language certificate that is accepted by the admission office of the Westminster University. So more information you can find on our website and webpage. And I just looked up how you can apply. And when you go to the website, there is a button that says how to apply. And then you just, if it is your first time, you have to register. And then these are the list of documents that you need to provide while applying to our program. So besides, as I said, so you need photo of your ID, then your bachelor's degree with transcripts, English proficiency certificate, employment verification letter, if you work, you're currently employed, and your personal statement talking about why you want to take this course, why you wanted to enroll in this course, and how this course might be helpful in your career. I think that's mainly it.
Yeah. There is a question about the fee. I'm checking the website at the moment. Give me some time. And also, probably people need to know that if you don't have IELTS, but you registered to take IELTS, in the space provided on the web, you may just simply state the date when the IELTS result is going to be ready for you. So it doesn't have to be that on the moment of application, your IELTS should be ready. The university is very flexible. Okay, tuition fee. For Uzbek citizens, it is 49,490. Yeah, about 50,000.
No, 50 million.
50 million. About 50 million, just a little bit less than that, to be paid over 2 years, not for 1 year, but for the whole course, because our course is split over 2 years. Yeah, for international students, this is a little bit more expensive. This is about 68 million. Yeah. That's the answer to the question that I think Shahista was asking, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and the course duration is here. So full-time is 1 year, but we usually encourage our students to take part-time, which is 2 years, because we have variety of modules, and like 6 modules, you have to take 6 modules, and each of them have comprehensive coursework. And then you have to also work on your dissertation. So that all takes time. And when you combine this with employment, that becomes really difficult, because most, I think, if not all, our students are practicing teachers, so they have full-time jobs. Right, and usually the modules are delivered in the evening from 6 p.m. to around 9 p.m. Our students are given homework and the works that they weekly assignments to work on, to reflect on what we've discussed. And usually if they take 2 modules, so it's like twice a week usually. That's for part-time. Anything else we need to mention? So
I think we can take questions.
Yes. You want questions, or do you think we can ask our students to say a couple of words?
Yes. Or maybe students can answer the questions,
Okay.
whichever.
Okay, so we have only Daler. We have only Daler with us, right? I think, as far as I can see now.
I'm here, yes.
Could you please share a couple of words about your experience in this course?
Yeah, of course, sure. First of all, I hadn't expected that the course, learning will be so fun. Actually, it's very interesting as well as very motivating because, you know, the lessons are designed in that way that you never get bored. And as well as that, it's very academically challenging because not only you have to have fun, but also you have to do a lot of reading and you have to, you know, express the materials that you have learned in your coursework, which is actually very, you know, I think challenging, but at the same time, it's good for your development as a professional teacher. And you can actually use the gained knowledge in practice. For example, I'm currently running a learning center and I am using all the information, all the knowledge I learned thanks to you in my learning center. Yeah, I think that's great. I highly recommend this course to everybody.
Thank you, Daler. Okay, so now we can take questions. If you have any questions, we'll be glad. Okay, tuition fee, how much we should put first year? I think you pay per semester, right, Elena?
Yes. Every semester, a student studies 2 subjects, so the payment should be done for 2 subjects. And normally, this is about 15 million that they pay, something like that. Yeah, but you need to also know that the university is very flexible, specifically for postgraduate students, about arranging the special way of payment, because we appreciate that teachers, if they want to do their masters, they may be not able to put all the money up front in one go, so it can be negotiated that not 2 installments, but maybe 3 installments or 4 installments over one academic year can be done, so that everybody is accommodated, everybody's needs, financial needs are accommodated.
Do you have any grants?
No, we don't have any grants. And can you read the question, and I will be giving the
Where
answer.
should documents be sent?
On our website. If you visit our website, the system is automatic virtual system, admission system, and it's quite self-explanatory. So you just click the buttons and insert your information. There is a video to help. So you don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to be physically present anywhere. You just upload your documents into the system and wait.
So yeah, once you click on that apply button, so you'll be directed here. And if it is your first time, you will have to register. And then, as Helena mentioned, so you will have, you can access the video that guides you step by step how to apply, but the application process is very straightforward and easy. Start your application.
There were some more questions.
Is it compulsory to have job experience?
Well, this is very highly recommended, because everything that we do in the classroom is based on your everyday practices, and to be able to participate in classes efficiently, it is better to have experience. But starting from this academic year, if the experience of teaching is limited, your application will be also considered.
Mm-hmm. So we have another question. Hello, I'm an international teacher from the Philippines. Taking an MA degree here will be challenging because my stay here depends on the contract I have at school. However, I would like to know if a university has short courses for mastery of some discipline areas, not necessarily as offered in the MA's program.
Unfortunately, the shortest that we have is a postgraduate certificate in higher education, and this one is a license to teach in higher education, also UK validated certification, but this is also one academic year, full academic year.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have that, that students can take modules separately, but that is something that we will be working on so that each of them can be kind of standalone, that they can be stacked later. Nilufar is asking, how long does the course last?
The course is for 2 years. The first year you study 4 subjects, including developing educational research practices. And in the second year, you continue with 2 more subjects and you write your dissertation. There was also a question about what sort of certificate is given by the end of the study, right? Somewhere.
Yes. What sort of certificates and diplomas do you provide in the graduation?
Yeah, this is Master of Arts in Learning and Teaching Award. This is a certificate of Master of Arts. This is degree. The graduates are awarded a degree, master's degree.
Yeah, that is accredited both in Uzbekistan and in the UK, right?
Yeah.
And when is the deadline for this course? I think the deadline for the application, I think.
Yeah, probably admission.
Admission. And I saw it here. It says Monday, August 14th is the deadline for the postgraduate courses, including our course. Okay, the tuition fee for 2 years. I think we answered that. Is it the same? Okay, so we answered, so you can check that on our website. And this depends whether you are local or international. So this is the tuition fee for the whole course for 2 years. But as Yelena mentioned, they can be paid in installments, in parts, in portions. Have any other questions? Okay, if there are no more questions, I think we can take educational loan from, yes, I think, yes. Elena, can we take educational loan from national banks to cover the tuition fees?
I am not a financial specialist, and I think that the university would be happy to receive the money in any way. So for us, it doesn't matter. If it's paid, it doesn't matter who pays.
Yes.
But it needs to be paid, yes.
Yes. And in our case, like some employers also pay certain amount of some of our students' employers also pay, make a contribution to the tuition fee. So you may kind of check up with your employer if you work, you know, if they can also provide some funds for you to cover, if not whole, maybe part of your tuition, right?
I found information on the open day. It's Wednesday, June the 14th. And it starts at 7 o'clock. But if you want to come, you need to register, and you can again register at our website. It's just one-click registration, and you are welcome to come and join us, and we can talk over a cup of coffee. I'm switching between the computer and the telephone. I'm looking at my computer.
Yes. Could you please, tell about the open day a bit more, because that was off record when you were talking. Could you please, so that people, if they didn't hear?
Yeah, the university is organizing the open day twice, once face-to-face on the campus, and the second time that's in July. This is going to be a virtual open day. I highly recommend all those people who have not been inside the university to come and enjoy the atmosphere on the 14th of June at 7 o'clock, for which you need to register on our website. It's going to be quite an easy event. Presentation of all the master courses that we have, a tour around the university, nice chat and coffee, and food is provided. And then on the 3rd of July, it's another virtual open day, and we are going to talk about exactly the same thing. So if you know somebody who may be interested, you can also share this information with those people, with your colleagues, so that they can also benefit from listening to this information. So that's basically it.
Thank you, Mr. C. That it's a great opportunity. I will promote your program to my colleagues here at school. Thank you. So if there are no further questions, thank you everyone for attending, and we hope to see you in our campus and in our course. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.
Thank you,
colleagues. Group photo. Yes, we should. By the way, Irkina is still here. Sorry. No, he left. Okay. So let me stop sharing, and then so we can have a. Okay, we will take a photo, and if you want to be in the photo, please turn on your cameras, or on the contrary, if you don't want to be in the photo, please switch off your cameras. Yeah, so 3, 2, 1, cheese. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.